It should be Sean Connery.
Welcome
Should always be Sean
to
Connery.
Midnight with the Magician.
Also, the opening to that,
Steele.
I wasn't sure how to lead into a hit single, so I just was like, okay, throw on the epic voice. And then I decided to take a sound of an explosion really slow, because it seemed to work very naturally. I'm not sure why, I just thought it should be accompanied by an explosion. This bit also ad-libbed, but very heavily cut up.
The top public service announcement guys are named Ted.
I'd also like to point out that announcing the beginning of a talk show does not constitute public service announcement.
That is a valid point. But I don't feel like it, so we're going straight to the guests.
And my name is not Ted.
First up from the upcoming movie Sean's Boys, it's the band members of Sean's Boys. Please give it up.
I did leave in Steele laughing, because I just thought I got a kick out of Ireland Steele. When he's a talk show host, he laughs at his own jokes. Otherwise not.
It's just the same in real life. I make a joke, I crack. I mean, it happens. I just laugh at my own stuff.
Quite true. Quite true. We had to do a whole lot more Alan Rickman in this part. He was just a little more talkative that day than the other guys. I'm not sure why. He's usually very quiet. I mean, he is the quiet one.
It's been jam-packed all world recently. I haven't even had time to check out a Dylan's elevator recently. Tell us about the movie-making process. Mr. Rickman, I know you've
picture
done
a
some
crowd
movies
sitting
before,
with
so how
this
did you bring
expression.
these other fools along?
Well, it was quite a process.
And that's basically what you got going on in the background.
Complex,
Yeah.
multifaceted.
What you're missing, the stuff that when I edited, it was mostly editing out us, me and Steele losing it, and somebody saying something to the effect of, "This is a disaster." It's not working at all.
It shortens my name by 3 syllables, and we thought it was awful but busy. That's fantastic. I couldn't agree more with you.
I just enjoy how overtly wrong that is.
Tricky Ricky, I believe that was your nickname, Mr.
Christopher
Rickman.
Lee.
How did that come about?
And
Well,
so
they...
that's 4 syllables.
Say I have a-
C. Lee is 2 syllables.
Now your sleeves we're talking about here, aren't we?
Steele's given up on commentary.
Sick man.
I think he's just listening to the episode
Very
now.
long sleeves, Mr. Rickman.
I have.
Indeed. Mr.
Certainly is
Rickman
quite nice.
wearing wizard's robes to our show tonight. Wizard's robes, Mr. Rickman.
Some would say
Yeah, this was not one of
say
our
that.
stronger
What
ad-libs,
would you
but
say?
it got the
I
job
think it
done.
turned out really funny
would say
though.
that
Like in the long run, it just sort of has this weirdness to it that I enjoy.
Just the fact that the crowd completely disappeared out of the picture, I think is hilarious.
I think it added to the comedy to it, and helped the episode actually get made.
Whereas
Because
the
crowd noise.
We've been working on you for weeks trying
Whereas
to get you
the
an
laugh
album.
track made the Beatles sketch. In this case, the lack of laugh track makes the sketch funny.
It may have been. I don't know what it would have been like with a laugh track, but I sure as heck was not going to try to tackle that.
I believe. Alan, do you want to set this up?
Not really.
Mr. Connery, how about you? Would you like to set this up for us? Well, certainly. This is the scene just before the end, I believe. After everything that is going to happen in the movie has happened, and it's just before the credits. And
I
find it
also thought the
probably
scene was
most
fascinating.
interesting scene in the whole movie. So,
I don't know what your overall strategy for this was. If it was supposed to be silence.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, I thought you just led yourself in with that, and then we're just hoping something would happen. Like a joke or something.
Some
Just
neuron
like-
would
oh,
fuck.
that's riveting! Riveting, Mr. Connery. Just
That cracks me up, I'm not gonna lie. There's no-
I had to quiet that part down. I was like, every time I would hear it, it'd be like. I think I had a headache when I was recording this too, so it was like, loud noises too much.
Dropped the Irish accent somewhere in the middle of that shenanigans. So let me put that back on so you viewers at home don't get the wrong idea that maybe...
I knew I was going to leave that line in, whether you actually lost the accent or not. I think you did for like 2
As an
lines.
American who goes by an Irish name.
But I was like, you know,
Ladies and gentlemen,
if he loses
put
the
your
accent,
feet
it's funny to
together
point it out. And if he
for
doesn't
Seamus
lose the
McFly.
accent, funnier to point it out.
Seamus, welcome to the show.
Put your feet together for Seamus McFly. How's that for an intro?
Mr. Rickman seemed to like them too.
If you would like, I could provide
They're good.
7 different takes of Steele not making it through that line.
Well, I'm a little freaked out. Everybody keeps talking about shoes.
Now, do Americans wear shoes?
This is one where I went in having no idea what I was gonna do.
But see, that's interesting because
There are some that would just stay far, far away from.
Oh damn, it wasn't meant to
what
be.
particular shows
All
would you
true
consider
American
socially
facts.
adequate in the US
Freedom of
economy?
shoes.
Most
This?
guys, actually, you actually.
This is pretty much it.
It's scandalous. As
High
far as I'm
tops, they have
concerned.
to be.
And the fact that I'm wearing these white
it's all in the
socks so low,
Constitution, actually.
Really?
Very-
Well, that's interesting.
very
Freedom of
controversial.
speech is so restricted.
It's
You
that's
can't
speech.
even wear your own shoes.
It's not speech. It's freedom of shoes is.
I think this part of the ad-lib turned out quite well, actually. We weren't trying to juggle 4 characters,
Now, I
5
understand
characters.
that you yourself go by the nickname the American cheese. First of all, what type of cheese?
there's,
I thought it was pretty sure.
there's a great story behind this.
It's this
That
certain
when I
kind of
asked this
cheese
question,
that's known as American
yeah,
cheese.
I didn't
So,
actually
like-
click with me that American was already a type of cheese.
I did not know this.
Oh really? So if you actually, if you
American,
rewind this
and,
back,
American cheese is
rewind it back if you can.
So
let's
basically,
see
what I'm
how
getting
it-
at is not so really a lot of us going around, but I am. It's there's a certain kind of cheese that's known as American.
That is me
That chair
falling,
crate is still
falling
falling out of his chair.
backwards because it just clicked with me that American cheese is already a type of cheese.
I am American.
Which led to a good
American cheese is a variety.
American
of
poet type
So
rant
basically what I'm
without the
getting
fun
at
accent.
is mozzarella
Although,
is the answer.
I feel like I should have just broken into that
And
accent.
you come out with mozzarella at the end as your answer, which was even
Travel around
fantastic.
with Prince Ireland Steele a lot.
There was actually a
yes.
type of
What is it
cheese.
like traveling?
It's
with-
called
We're
American
co-workers.
cheese.
We're professional.
Oh, that's one of those moments
Famous
where
McFly.
you hear I hear a chair creak in the background, and that's normally what happened. Is I fell
currently,
backwards.
in the works of making an episode of our show about Ireland. It's interesting.
I really should have spread out the.
How is that for you?
It's so weird. Like the second half of this episode is this
Throw
one.
the side here to the dogs,
like, sketch.
if you will,
Yeah.
for this
And the
episode.
beginning is just like sheer and utter brilliance,
Got a
all
nose in there.
compacted together and concentrated, coming out of your face. Oh, I'm sorry.
Use dogs as an example.
Your face!
Trying to.
Multi dimensions! Just 3.
But what I really think is interesting.
Never got a nose and never mind a whole foot.
I do love that line. Like,
Ireland gets his own origin story, but I mean, where's my origin?
this is another mislead. I love doing misleads.
Origin. Are you a prince?
Like, oh, next episode is a Shameless McFly origin story. That makes
Do you
sense.
know the mayor of Milwaukee?
Well, yeah, but
Mayor of Milwaukee. Very old joke.
Yeah.
That dates back to high school geography.
I wasn't even involved in that joke, and I brought it up there.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned it.
Did I? I was not in
I
that
had a
class.
geography class where we did a presentation on Milwaukee. We were supposed to be like promoting it, tourism or something. And a good friend of mine, K Squared, wrote an email to Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett.
Stuff to read.
Yeah,
And he just
I
the
don't
email
remember his
consisted
name.
of one line, and it just said, "Who is the mayor of Milwaukee?" And the mayor of Milwaukee wrote him back. Like the next day, Tom Barrett wrote him back, and with just one email that said in all caps, "There is no mayor of Milwaukee," and that was it. That was all the communication.
This is legit. Like
This actually happened. Like we've looked him up.
he was the mayor.
K Squared looked him up on
He
the
was
like
the mayor of Milwaukee.
the Wisconsin like official page. And so we contacted real Tom Barrett, and he came back to us with real "There is no king of Milwaukee." And we built a presentation around it. And it was
There is no king of
beautiful.
Milwaukee. That's fantastic.
Beautiful.
The Wisconsinites are very strange. I mean, I can't even comprehend dating one. You know, I mean, I can't even think how that would work out. Never mind.
Never mind a 4 foot. Alright.
I don't want a foot in there.
Time for